Hello everyone and welcome back to Whiz. I'm Priyadarshan, your host and your quiz master with the answers for yesterday's 5 questions and 5 more questions for you today. So here comes question number 1 from yesterday. The author eventually grew tired of her trademark character and set about having the character perish in the 1975 novel Curtain. The reaction to this demise was so fierce that the New York Times published a front page obituary for the character on August 6. Which character and who is the author? So, the character that we were talking about is Hercule Poirot, and the name of the author is Agatha Christie. Moving on to our second question for yesterday. According to the legends, which king visits the land and people once every year, and that is the day Keralites all over the world celebrate it as Onam. So the king that we are talking about is Asura King Mahabali. Now moving on to our third question for yesterday. In May 2017, it was announced by Amazon that it would begin 2-hour delivery in 30 cities across the US, starting in Los Angeles. The delivery was only available during certain hours, Monday through Saturday between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m., and does have a delivery fee. Which product were they delivering? So the product that they were delivering was actually alcohol. So that was our third question for yesterday. Moving on to our fourth question for yesterday. According to the CIA, the name comes from its map designation. It was also previously known as Paradise Ranch. Other nicknames included Watertown and Dreamland. CIA officer Richard Bissell, who was overseeing the development of U-2 plane and was the first to identify this site. The restaurant and bar Little Alley Inn in Rachel, Nevada is the only remaining business in town. Identify this location. So many of you, since we were relating this to the US, many of you would have cracked this answer pretty easily. The answer we're talking about is Area 51. So Area 51 is the common name for highly classified United States Air Force or USAF facility located within the Nevada Test and Training Range. The facility is officially called Hornet Airport or KXTA or Groom Lake, named after the salt flat situated next to its airfield. Nevada Test and Training Range, which is a unit of the Nellis Air Force Base. And now for our last question for yesterday. Moving on to our last question for yesterday. Nicknamed as the umbrella pull-down market for the reason the train runs through the fish market, and as a result, whenever a train approaches, the awnings and shops fonts are moved back to the rails to be replaced once the train has passed. Which railway line are we talking about? So the railway line that we were referring to is the Mekong Railway. You can really Google and see, because it's really fascinating to see how they've managed it. Coming now to our 5 questions for you today. So here comes question number 1. This is derived from ancient Hindu text, the Bhagavad Gita's 9th chapter, 22nd verse. The slogan can be seen in the logo, written in Devanagari script. The line means, I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. It refers to Krishna speaking to Arjuna. When taken in context of the entire verse, identify the slogan and organization. So that was question number 1. We're moving on to question number 2. What rule is said to be created by Jeff Bezos, keeping pizza as a theme? So this is something which many people really appreciated for the way he had taken it up. So that is why, what concept did he come with pizza in mind? Okay, as per question number 3, as per the Guinness Book of World Records, there is a place that is considered as the world's largest residential palace. Name the palace, and also you can give us the name of who's the owner of the same. So that was our third question for today. Sorry. Moving on to our fourth question for today. This fictional character in Star Trek franchisee liking for Earl Grey tea and his instruction for the order captured the attention of this graduate from Princeton University. Some are cum laude with degrees in computer science and electrical engineering almost named the company with this famous dialogue. What is the name of the new company that we are talking about? And now, finally, for our last question for you today, he retained the World Chess Champion title for more time than any other player in the history of the sport. That is for 26 years and 337 days. Identify this chess champion. So these were our 5 questions for you today and yesterday's 5 answers. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do not forget to leave your answers in the comments below, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I will see you tomorrow with 5 more answers and 5 more questions. Till then, please stay safe, take care and good night.